We got a hot mic. We got a hot mic.
All right, all right. Welcome back to the Hot Mics. It's your boy Ian.
And it's Ant. We got a hot mic. We got a hot mic. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Right. We got that hot mic going on. So yeah, today's topic, we're going to talk about life reset, right? We're coming into the new year, and a lot of people have that slogan, new year, new you, new me, whatever, however it goes. So they're resetting their life, getting their goals in order, and getting things flowing, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. But let's get some housekeeping things out of the way. I'd like you guys to hit the like button, share, subscribe. We definitely need you to subscribe. We got a lot of good content coming up, so we need you to hit that subscribe button so you can always be in line and be notified, when some new content hits, right?
Very good. Very good. Yep. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely get the buzz going. Helps us out. Helps the algorithm out. We definitely appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So,
Right, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. We're on the Hot Mic on everything: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, everything. Hit us up, the Hot Mics. Get the conversation going. Keep the conversation flowing.
OnlyFans coming soon.
They said OnlyFans coming soon. I like that. Pay per view.
Foot finder.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, today's topic, life reset, right? So, as like I said, we're coming into the new year. We got a lot of people who are going to reset their lives, right? And one of the things that I like to say is that um, yeah, the new year is an opportunity to reset your life, right? There's sometimes where new life events, where whether you get a new job, you have a new birthday, or something happens in life where you might look at it as an opportunity to reset your life. I'm going to tell you this: at any point in time, you can reset your life, right? You can reset your goals, you can reset the direction that you're going in, whether it's career wise, relationship wise, um, health wise, whatever. At any given point, you can you can hit that reset button. Don't wait till the new year to do it. Don't wait until um, the birthday or a life changing event hits. Just go for it, right? Hit that reset button. If things aren't moving the way you want it to move, hit that reset button and get them going to the in the direction that you wanted to go into, right?
That's right. That's right. And don't get discouraged because progress is incremental.
Right.
Right. I take my kids out and we do basketball drills and I can see them oftentimes they'll rush out and they get frustrated. They missed a couple shots or their drills aren't falling. And I just remind them, hey, you're out here putting the work in. You're out here putting the work in. It's gonna click one day. And
Right.
it was crazy because over the last couple of games this season with my daughter playing in the Y, I mean she's like the vision I have for her, she's actually walking it out.
Right.
I'm watching her taking over the games, slowly but surely, right? She hasn't gone full Kobe on me yet, right? But I mean, I'm watching it, and you're your own culture, your own mind.
Right.
So it's our job to steal our mind because our mind is, our mind wants to, the ego. They call it the ego, right? The ego
Hmm.
doesn't want to change. Right, the ego wants you to do the least amount of work. The ego doesn't want you to make that progress,
Right.
right? The ego's fighting for survival. So when you start implementing change, the ego's like, whoa, 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 we've been getting along just fine. What's
Right.
going on?
Right.
So we're fighting that. We're fighting against that. So keep on. Be kind to yourself.
Right.
Right. One of the greatest pieces of advice I heard is be kind to yourself. So
Right.
definitely I want to pass that along too. So great,
Right.
great
Right.
words, Ian. Great words.
Yeah, man. Yeah, great words from you. And one of the things that I took away from what you said is like, setting incremental goals, right? A lot of us want to get to the end, right? And it's like you said, you don't necessarily want to put in the work. You just want to say, hey, that's, I'm shooting for the stars. That's where I need to be. The work to get there, it is what it is, right? But I'm going to tell you this: you got to put in the work, right? You gotta have. Not only do you have the goal, but you have the path to achieving your goal, right? What do I need to do to achieve that goal, right? If I have to, let's say you want to, enhance your mind, right? And you want to read a certain amount of books per day. Okay. Or a certain amount of books per year, shall I say, right? That's the goal. Let's say if I want to read a book per month. Okay, 30 minutes a day. Let's start off with 30 minutes a day, right? Let's get those 30 minutes a day in. And that's gonna those incremental steps that's gonna, get us to achieving that goal, right? So, just to add into what you said.
No. I mean that's great. That's great. And even on days that you don't have 30 minutes,
Right,
can you have a set time where you at least get 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day,
right,
right? Go for 30 when you can. Go for an hour if you feel froggy. But at
right,
least when you don't have time, can you at least make 5 minutes?
right,
Right? Can you at least do 10 pages? I like, for me, you play the game how you have to play the game with yourself. But what happens is you get into it and you're like, oh, this is good, right? And
right.
those 5 pages turn into 10 pages, turn into 15 pages, right?
Absolutely.
And even still, if you only did five, let's say you did 5 pages a day for 365 days,
Hmm.
right? I mean, you do the math on that, right? We're
It's a
talking
lot.
about, that's almost 2,000 pages, over 1,500, right?
Right, right,
So, and that's just from incrementally being consistent,
right.
right? How many books is that? How many 100-page books is that,
It's
right?
true.
How many, so let's say it's 15, 20, 100-page books. That's 15 to 20 more books that you would have read just by doing 5, 10 pages a day,
Right, right,
right? The power of the small, the compounding of the small,
right,
right?
right. Yeah,
So,
that's definitely key, right? Like what you said, compounding the small, the small steps, right? And they'll lead you to your goal. Um, So yeah, let's see. Let's start off with some of the things this is something that you had brought up to me, right? Some of the things that we don't want to bring into our new season, right? I'm not going to say new year. I'm going to say new season,
come
right?
on,
Our new
come on,
chapter, right?
man. Oh, did you go to church this morning? You're stepping into, like, I feel this preaching anointing on you right now. Come on, man.
And like I said before, man, if I'm preaching, hey, pass that plate around. Let's get some jingle in that plate.
Come on, hey, get it around in the back. Get it around in the back. Over.
That's funny, man. So yeah, let's start off with a couple of things that we shouldn't bring into our new season, right? What do you say?
So the way we discussed it was a top 10 list of things to do for next year,
Hmm.
right? So in my mind, right, I had like 10 things that I was going to run off on, things that that I don't want to bring in first, right? So,
Right, right.
here we go. So I'm gonna go with my list. Number one, this next year, I've decided. I'm not going to start any new record labels. No new record labels for me.
No Limit Soldier. No Limit Soldier.
You know what? All these scandals and baby oil, man. I think I'm finally gonna hang up my rap career. It's a good reason why I never took off, right? It wasn't because I
Right.
wasn't talented. It was not because I wasn't talented, though.
You didn't take the bait. And they say you didn't go all in. No Diddy.
No, that's no. You don't know Diddy that one. No, you're right. Oh,
So
all right.
what a couple of things you don't want to bring to your new season?
All right. Number two, I'm not going to settle on a high wage, right? We go after high wages,
Ooh.
high earnings, but I don't want to settle there, right? I have to still be
Ooh.
about my business, right?
Right.
So, it's funny. Well, not funny, but you can't have nine streams. I can't have nine streams of income all on my own, the sweat of my own brow. Right.
Right.
At some point, we have to, I say we, but I'm speaking, this is my list, it's personal. I have to tap into to the principles of the farmer, where we sow, we sow, we water, and we reap a harvest, right? And and
Hmm.
by and by reaping a harvest, sowing and watering and reaping a harvest, your harvest is so much greater than if you're a higher hand in the field, right?
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah.
um,
It's funny you say high wages, right? I remember one time I was watching a show. Anthony O'Neill has a show. Is it Open Table Talk, something like that, right? But he was talking about how once you get to a certain level, especially like the C level of, at your employer, once you get into that C suite, that you get paid well, you have you're being well compensated. However, they own you. So if there's they want to have a 11:30 p.m. meeting, you got to attend that 11:30 p.m. meeting, right? And it's hard to have a side hustle or build your own business when you're um, obligated, when you have obligations like that, that could just come out of nowhere. So, some of the recommendations that are coming out of this is saying that maybe you should stay at middle management or below. Therefore, you're not obligated to join, whatever meeting that's going on at any time, so that you can focus that energy on building your own brand.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely make good points. Those are definitely good points.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. So name us something else. What else are you not bringing in?
let's see. I'm not going to never go out, right? Like I have fun going out, right? So,
Mhm.
I live down here in sunny Florida, going for walks. They have day parties where you can go dancing. There's social events, festivals. So, I think for me, part of a thriving life also includes a balanced social life. I had a blast on vacation this year, right?
Right.
So, all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy.
That's
So,
true.
yeah, so I'm not gonna never go out. That's on that list.
Okay.
The next up is eating out all the time. Right? Come on,
Ooh.
right? Hey, I'm not gonna be eating out all the time, right? Hey, I
Right.
got all the kitchen utensils. I got a Ninja, right? I got a daggone slow cooker, pressure cooker, all the stuff. Meal prepping. Uh, my food tastes better. My food tastes
It's
better.
true.
My food is healthier, right?
It's
And
true.
you get to actually see what you're putting, the calories and everything. I can actually manage uh, my my inventory, my budget my caloric budget, right?
Right.
Better if I'm my own chef, right? Or if
Right.
I'm utilizing my personal chef.
Right. 100%, man. 100%. And you know what it is, right? My son loves going to Taco Bell, and I had seen something before that said Taco Bell, they'll use every part of the animal that they use. So it's beef. They'll use every part of the beef. So you'll get some cow tongue or whatever else in there.
Hey, that's about the only way you're gonna get some organ meat over here, cause I. No, and then you know what? He's young, but like what you do is, hey, get him some Taco Bell, and then make some real tacos at home,
Right. It's a big
right? And then
difference.
and you show him the side by side comparison, because once you see, you can't unsee,
True.
right?
True.
It's just you just don't see right now. You're just like, oh yeah, 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 cheese meat, taco. No,
True.
no, no. It's not all. It's not. They're not all the same. They're not all the
That's
same,
true.
young brother.
100%.
So,
100%. 100%, man.
yep, yep. So let's see. See. The number next. Exclusively eat cheap. Right. Hey, there's
Ooh.
some really nice restaurants. So the fact that we are being more budget conscious when I do eat out, I'm not always looking for the cheapest option. Right.
Right.
Speaking of Taco Bell, they are no longer the cheapest option. But generally speaking, I like going to mom and pop restaurants. I love supporting local mom and pop, local fare.
Right.
But we've got some nice restaurants out here, and to try out some Michelin rated stuff that's not super expensive either. But it's just about going out for the experience and having a nice date night or something.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, one of
um,
the, one of the things that you appreciate as you get as you mature a little bit. That's the proper way of saying it. As
my
you mature
tour.
a little bit, one of the things you appreciate is quality over quantity. There's certain restaurants that I used to flock to, in my 20s that now it's like, I don't want to go there. And it's all, it's all because of quality. I prefer quality over quantity. So yeah, nothing wrong with
That's
that.
right. No, and especially when you realize that they're killing us. Like like not
Hmm.
only are they going against our health goals, but we're paying them for it.
Right,
And it's no longer cheap. Like it was one thing when you can get a McDonald's meal for $3,
right,
right? Dollar menu, fries, drink, $3, cool. Yeah, my blood pressure a little bit high, but at least I got something for $3, right?
right,
Meanwhile,
right.
even McDonald's trying to charge your arm like no, no, no.
Yeah,
You can hold that. You can hold that.
that's true.
I'm
That's true.
I'm gonna go home and fire up this pot pan real quick.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with
uh,
that. So, yeah, I want to give you a couple of items off of my list that that I say I don't want to bring into my new season, right? Uh, Number one on my list is procrastination. Right, I tend to procrastinate about a lot of things. I tend to push things off. Um, and it's all about what's important to you at that time, right? Some things I push off because it's not important to me. Sometimes I work better under pressure, right? But I know that the to get the best out of me is not to procrastinate and wait to the last minute to do something. I need to get it done while I have a fresh mind. When things are fresh to me, and that I have good enough time and no pressure to actually get it done. So procrastination is number one that I'm not going to bring into my new year. Um,
I like that. I like that because I mean, we know the story of the tortoise and the hare, right?
right,
So, we were just talking about, just getting it done, chopping away,
yeah,
increment by increment, right? The power of
right.
consistency. So I like that. I added that to my list. I have the next list. So I'm taking some notes over you right now. Uh,
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, I've taken some of your material, put it on my list. So, another thing for me is diets. Yeah, I'm not bringing in new diets into my new season, right? And I say this to say that I need to make lifestyle changes, right? For some reason, we say diets when it comes to eating healthy, where we should just normally eat healthy, right? We have normalized bad eating and saying that if the alternative to bad eating is dieting, uh, we need to normalize eating healthy, and then bad eating is bad eating, right? Leave it at where it's at. So I don't want to bring in diets. I want to change my lifestyle to be healthier. And understand that we're eating to live and not just eating to, have fun or wherever it's cheap or easy or quick, whatever. We need to learn to eat to live. So
and
that's
the quote from Hippocrates: "Let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food."
right,
It's amazing if you will pay attention to how food makes you feel.
right.
Right, I
That's
mean,
true.
you don't even need to go on the internet and search. You just like, oh, my hand swells up when I eat this. Let me not eat that.
Hmm.
So
Right. hundred
that's a
percent,
good
man. You're
word.
100% right. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
yeah,
word.
yeah. So that's dope, man. So anything else you want to add to the do not bring
I
in?
got a huge list, but man, I got 10. What's up, man? I already shot five. I think you're behind the power curve.
Oh
You got any more
man,
bullets in that gun over there?
yeah, I got a lot more bullets in this gun.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, man.
This gun is
Oh.
cocked and loaded.
Let's go. Let it rip. Let's go.
I'm gonna bring another something else. Disorganization, right? Being disorganized is actually leads to procrastination and leads to following diets and stuff of that nature, right? Organizing yourself and organizing your life is key to um, really making steps towards your goals in life, right? You got to be organized. You got to know. You got to be intentional. That's the word I'm looking for. We got to definitely be intentional, right? And just not letting life um, take just not letting life take us, right? We got to be intentional and take our life back. So you got to be organized in order to do that. You got to know what you're doing, know when to do it. You got to have everything in place, have everything set up correctly. Otherwise, you're gonna spend more time searching for things and looking for this or that, versus having it where it needs to be when it needs to be.
I like that. I like that. What else you got?
Okay.
Come on.
Let's see. Distractions. Um, Definitely not bringing distractions into my new season, right? Distractions, they just got to bounce right off. And I just got to move on, right? I can't let things distract me. I have goals. This is what I need to do, yada, yada, yada. Um, if I have time after, me taking care of business, then I could have the time to, be distracted per se. But if I don't have the time, I don't have the time, and that's that.
I like what you're saying, man. I like what you're saying. There's actually a book that I've been looking at too. That it's really about taking a vision and a goal and bring it to pass. And it really harnesses a lot of these principles you're talking about, and also bringing in an emotional component to it too. So because having our emotions, it's so powerful to harness your emotions in a positive way for a goal. Because people only do what they. There's only one reason why people do what they do is because they want to do it.
Hmm.
right? There's a reward in the moment for procrastinating. There's a reward in the moment for whatever it is, even the things that you don't want to do. There's a reward in the moment, right?
True.
So to have that vision and to be able to bring it to focus, because it takes time, right? You
Right.
have seed, but it also takes time to reach the harvest, right?
That's
And they're
true.
all different seasons, right? So, all right, go ahead. That's really good. That's really, hey, you're giving me good stuff. If you got more in the gun, let's go. If you don't, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
free to defer too.
yeah. Well, in light of time, I was saying, hey, let's we can move on to something else,
Okay.
So
We got the power of editing, right? Like, hey, we can put it all down. Look, you don't woke me up from my nap, man. We can let this thing run for 2 hours.
Oh, man, all right, that's funny, man. So what are some of the things that you do want to bring into your new season, right?
Oh, see, I gotta go back over. All right, so things to number one,
Mhm.
number one on my list: eat organic when possible. Right? Eat
Ooh.
organic when possible. So back in the days there was no, or conventional organic Monsanto, right? But a lot of these foods, that we know that they cause cancer. We know
Hmm.
that that they are, that they're not even foods,
Right.
right? So number one also was like, I'm not going to call food that's not food food. I already stopped that this year. No, that's
Okay.
not food. Junk food is not food,
Right.
right? We're gonna get some food. So,
I
um,
like that. I like
n-
that.
number two, I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna bring back fasting.
Okay.
I mean, the principle of autophagy, cancer is trying to come after everyone,
Mm.
right? So to have your cells be clean, right? When you fast, your cells don't eat. They don't. You're not feeding them an external source, and your cells actually clean themselves out. So like that's just part of daily of bodily maintenance, right? Just like
Hmm.
exercise, just like fresh air, just like sun, just like bathing, just like sleep, fasting should be part of the cycle. Um, in my
Interesting.
opinion, yes.
That's interesting.
Uh, you got some. Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Number three, be active every day.
Yeah.
That's on my list, right? If it means going for a walk, playing in the park with the kids, um, a body that's moving is a body that's, that feels better, right? We
Right.
feel
Right.
better, if nothing else, right? We need that. You need to be active. We need that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Uh,
moving that blood around, man. Moving those fluids around in your body, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
that's right. That's right. So, all right, I shot a couple off. You want to go or what? What you got?
Yeah. So for me, what I'm bringing into my new season is I'm working on my what I call my four uh, habits, right? That I should always work on, right? Obviously, I'm not going to say obviously, but the first one for me is that I should build my mind, right? I should be looking to build my mind, and for me, that's reading, taking in new information, learning new things. You know, um, that's all about building my mind. Second thing is building my body, right? And that one is obvious, right? Working out, walking more, being more active, and eating better. Eating good quality foods as we talked about before. That's all a part of building your body, right? Um, but the other Another one is building my business, right? And that goes along with my first one is learning more for my business, um, becoming better in business, and not procrastinating, right? Because sometimes in business we procrastinate, and it's just tasks that we might see that is mundane or we just don't feel like doing at the time, but I need to work. I need to work at being better at building my business. Right. That's the third one, and the fourth one is, you know, uh, building better relationships. Um, whether it's friendly relationships, business relationships, whether it's relationships, right? Your relationship with your spouse, with your friends, your family, with your faith. Building better relationships. That's those things that I want to strengthen going into my new season.
You came out swinging. Did you prepare, or are you going off the cuff? Because I mean, it looks like you came off the cuff, but you seem very prepared at the same time. You know, like I don't know, man. I'm very impressed. Can I get the applause track? Can I get an applause track going on?
Where's the clapper? Where's the clapper?
I'm gonna slap my belly.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny, man. But yeah,
That's
I mean,
real.
for me,
That's really good stuff, man. That's really, really good stuff. I'm glad I was taking notes. It's really good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but you could always, rewatch the video and keep
Oh,
rewatching, keep rewatching, keep rewatching.
put them on a loop.
Yeah, put the loop, man. Get your views up,
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
but but really, my key takeaway in anything, yeah, there are things we don't want to bring into the new season. There are things that we are bringing into our new season, but the key thing is that your season can start right now. Your new season can start right now. Don't wait until New Year. Don't wait until a new job. Don't wait until some kind of life altering event. You can restart yourself at any given point in time. Don't wait.
I love it. I love it. I agree.
Yeah. Any closing remarks? Anything you want to
This has been
add?
this has been fantastic, man. This has been very, very, very potent content. So I appreciate it. It's
Yes.
very good.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. I like what you said about fasting, right? And starting anew and cleaning out everything and cleaning your body and not giving those toxic, cancers in your body the opportunity to have nutrient, right? That's part of, you know, just releasing, and starting over again, right? Just getting everything out and moving forward. I definitely love that. Again, I'm going to ask everybody to like, share, subscribe, reach out to us at all of our social media platforms. We like to keep it very interactive and, talk to everyone. Anything else you want to add before we take off? Anything that we missed?
Oh, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to ending this year strong and ushering the new year. So thank you very much for all your support this year as we launched it this year. So, and
Right.
continue to follow us, and thank you for being part of our family.
Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for being a part of our family. And with that, we catch you on the next episode.
Peace.
All right.